Today we are talking about what is it like to go to therapy? What should I be looking for? Hi there, I'm Dr. Leslie Goth with Denver Family Counseling Services. Welcome to my channel where we're going to talk all things mental health. Please remember to like, follow, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of your own mental health and healing journey support. So let's address that, because here I am talking about mental health, but then if you're like, well, now what do I do with all this information? I might want to go get help. This is what you can expect. When you go to therapy, first and foremost, please find someone that you feel safe with, that you feel a chemistry with. That's really important. Having a therapist or a counselor in your life is just like any very important relationship. You get very vulnerable with a therapist. You want to feel safe that you can trust this person, that they're not going to judge you, that they're going to be able to support you, guide you, care for you, and really do what's best for you. So interview different therapists. Ask for a free 15-minute consultation, and I would recommend at least 3 different therapists before you decide on one. So that's the first and foremost important thing, is find someone that you feel you can trust and that you feel comfortable with. From there, depending upon the therapist and what kind of style that they use in their therapy, there's all different types of therapy, right? There's cognitive behavioral, there's family systems, I do EMDR therapy for trauma. There's a lot of different ways to approach the healing process. So depending upon your therapist, they might have a different style and it might have a different approach. In general, it's important to know just the basics of what to expect. Typically, you go in and you start to share the things that you're struggling with. First of all, like, what would bring you to therapy? Is it something that just happened? Is it something that's been a chronic issue for a long time? Maybe you're noticing negative patterns in your relationships. Maybe you notice a lot of toxic relationships in your life. Maybe you notice you have this people-pleasing tendency and it's really not serving your life anymore, and you end up feeling bitter and resentful and alone. That could be maybe more ongoing issue, or it could be something that suddenly happened. I had a horrible car crash and I have trauma from that. Or maybe there was something, extremely serious, like some type of a sexual assault, or any trauma is serious, right? So it could be something sudden. It could be a breakup, it could be something more chronic. And the point is to try to process what has happened, what has brought you to therapy, and then gain the tools, gain the understanding to know how to heal and move forward. So that way then you have something to work with that you can then practice outside the therapy room. The goal is to create the type of relationship with your therapist where you're healing the parts of yourself that then you get to go practice those parts in the outside world. In the therapy room or through telehealth therapy, however you're going to be doing it, that's where the safety is to learn and understand, heal, try new ways of behaving, and then you take what you've learned into the world. So that's the basics. There's obviously a lot more to it, but I hope that helps you understand what to expect when you're going into therapy, and what kind of you're going to be getting out of it, and how you can use that in your life. There's a lot of people that haven't been to therapy and feel that it might not be for them, or feel like, oh, I don't need that, or it only takes, a weak person to go to therapy, which I will be addressing in the next video. So stay tuned for that. But for now, you have the basics, and I hope that helps. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.